What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Awareness Channel. My name is TC. So, what I want to talk about today is something that touches on the black community because, that's who I'm trying to help and trying to service my people. You dig me? It's just a little reality check I'm trying to lay down. God damn it. I hear people talk about income and recirculating our income in the black community. And for that, we need to understand how to, magnify our income. You dig me? Because a lot of people like to go around talking about, a lot of women anyway, like to go around talking about how much money a man makes. And a lot of them, especially the ones that get on, these good white folks' internet, like to talk this stupidness about six-figure incomes. Now, even back when Kevin Samuels was trying to tell people, you should have known by then that the number of people who make over $100,000, relatively speaking, is very few. A six-figure income is really hard to make. You feel me? And a six-figure income in the wrong city, a six-figure income in the wrong city spends like a $40,000 or a $50,000 income. So in some places you need way more than that just to survive. Like say like New York City or some shit like that. But I digress from that point. The point I'm trying to make is this: ain't nobody making that kind of money. The average people make $40,000 to say $60,000 a year, maybe 75 at the top end. You know what I mean? My ex-wife had a master's degree, and she topped out at 75 down here in Florida. A six-figure income is really challenging. And as AI kicks in, there's going to be fewer and fewer of them types of jobs around anyway. So the people who making six figures, they're going to get, automated out. A lot of them. However, there is a way for black folk and regular folk to make it. It calls for some sacrifice and compromise. But instead of having a six-figure income, just go for a six-figure household. Between the two of y'all, if y'all can cross 100, 120K, then you should be able to make it. That's just two $50,000 to $60,000 paychecks. Now, knock on wood, through longevity and through the graces of Social Security and pensions and shit, that's where I'm at. You feel me? But that's from a long history of making $30,000, $40,000 a year and nothing more than that. And not much more than that. I mean at my regular W-2 job, not counting my side hustles, my regular W-2 job. So I always had to work two of them, or I had to have a partner. You feel me? And I still, even when I was working at the top of my motherfucking game, I was in Syracuse in the early 2000s. I was going from one job to the other. I stopped home to eat, bathe, take a shit, and go to the next job. My shit didn't slow down until about Thursday. And even with all that going on, it was still hard to make. Anywhere past, 60,000 maybe, 55,000 in a year. In my best year in Syracuse, that's about the best I did. And it wasn't no big deal because that's all everybody was making. I was still beating just about, I was still averaging what everybody else was making in town if you weren't a professional like a doctor or a lawyer or some shit. but that's where it's at. Now, in order for the first time my income ever crossed six figures was when I was with my wife. I'm doing our taxes. 2022 or some shit like that. That's what we crossed the $100,000 barrier and moved up into the black 1%. Yes, we did. But we all know how that turned out. But I'm saying though, if you black people, you're not going to get that $100,000 income unless you double up. You're not going to get that $100,000 six-figure income unless you double up. You're just not going to do that. And ladies, that's another thing. That's another thing while I'm on here talking about income and shit. Some of my black ass coffee. When y'all say that y'all want the man to cover everything, I don't know where y'all pull that out y'all ass. I don't get that at all. That is the most ignorant shit in the world to me. And selfish as well. And not the good kind of selfish. The bad kind. His bills, his money's supposed to cover everything. All you're supposed to do is go home, eat, sleep, and shit. And look pretty. I'm just sorry. There ain't no pussy that good. It just ain't. There is no pussy that's that good. That's all you need to do is look cute, spend money, and fucking suck. And that's it. That's all you got to do. In what world? Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit, and everybody knows it's bullshit. And I'm sorry. People like that who live like that, when they get old, and ain't nobody around to take care of them, I just don't understand that shit. That's number one. And number two, a lot of women in relationships where they don't pay for a lot, their money is freed up. It's free. Their money is freed up. So they can go buy whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. Because the man is covering all of the logistical bills, the mortgage, the utilities, the car payment, this, the that, all that shit's coming out. And guys are gladly paying it? Brother, I don't give a... Ain't no pussy that good. I'm sorry. It just ain't. I've been married 3 times and I had I don't know how many motherfucking types of girlfriends and relationships with women, and that shit just, it ain't never been that good. I don't give a fuck who it is. She white, she black, she Asian, she Hispanic. I don't give a fuck where she come from. Her pussy is not that good. Her attitude is not that good. Her disposition is not that good. Ain't nobody that good to where your whole existence and every goddamn drop of sweat that come out your brow is dedicated to making her not have to do anything. That don't make no goddamn sense to me. Anyway, I'm starting to come off like I'm ranting now, but I get irked by that. Because you can pull a person up out the mud and elevate them and show them their true potential and help them reach that potential, and they dead your ass anyway. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and digress back to what I was saying though. The 6-figure income, that's kind of a myth in most cases. Especially 150,000, 200,000. That's definitely a myth in most cases. Yeah. But the 6-figure household, that's very attainable. All you got to do is form a good, solid, truthful, honest bond with somebody that you can build with. Anyway, I got a little excited there in the middle, but I meant every goddamn word that I said, just so you know. Thanks for coming by and listening to me talk my shit. I will catch you on the next one. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm about to do this again. TC, and I'm out. Peace.